When you think about the word native port, the first thing that comes to your mind is Fort Junction or Junction. Those are the things that come to our mind. But what doesn't come to our mind is that we used to fetch water from those native ports when we were young. Even some people still do it in the village now. Those were a very good way of storing water. Some people use it for cooking and some people use it for storage. Maybe you go to the market and you buy fruit from the market, you put it inside those native ports. They were used for things more than those that Fort Junction that me and you that comes to our mind. They were used for something more than that. So when you think about native port, try to think the bigger part of it, what it was used for many years ago and what we should do with it now. How do we not keep on that those people making native port, that they should keep making it, that heritage doesn't go away? That is by patronizing it. And when you come to think about it, those waters saved on native port were very good hygienic. That was very good hygienic way of saving water. The hygienic way of saving those water is very good because when you put water on those native pots, in few hours or few days, you see that the dirt has gone down to the bottom. And when you drink from it, it's so nice and the taste is super. When you think about the storage now that we have, most of us have plastic at home where we store water and all. Few days after storing water in plastic rubber, when you go to that same place and check the dam, it's kind of greenish and sometimes sticky. So that is not really good for our head. So that means that I still prefer the native way of saving water with the native pot. And native pot for cook native pot, when you think about it, please think the positive side of it so that we can encourage those women making native pot to continue to make native pot so that heritage doesn't just go away just like that. When you buy native pot, you are empowering somebody. When you buy a native pot, you're keeping a room for university students, for a place that can go for experiment, for a place they can go for research, for a place they can go and learn how to make such things, or the technique in ancient times, how they do it. So those things should not just go away like that. So that is why we need to support things that can keep growing, not just things that will not grow. When you want to empower a woman, what do you do when you want to empower a woman? You give her something she can live with. Native pot making is something a lot of women can live with in some part of Benin. It has been their heritage from the beginning, from ancient times. It's been left behind with it from their great-grandmother, and they're still doing it up till now. So how do we now support and empower them? We should support them through many methods. Like last time, I brought out a building which was used for making of native pot, and which former Lucky Benedion helped in building. And now that particular place is no longer nice. The place is it's down totally and might need a little bit of help. Those are what organizations should help in doing. We know that many organizations do help with building schools, supporting different things. Such kind of heritage can be also